Story about the devil and shadow figures which happened to me. Hello. Before I start with my story, I first want to inform you that English is my third language, and I can make some grammar errors even when we live in this era of Google and autocorrects. I first want to say that I am your fan for some time now, and I really like that you interact with your viewers. It's nice to see YouTubers who do this. Fast info about me. I'm a male YouTuber from Louisiana who goes by the name Prufux. Okay, enough of the chit-chat. Let's go right to the story. Devil and the shadow figures, or as I like to call them, shadow people. Now, for the longest time in my life, I used to call myself the devil because I was a really heavy child. When I hit the teen years, I kinda had a sexy face for a guy. It's not my judgment, but girls from my school and in that city say that. So, I started to call myself devil about 5 to 6 years ago, and most of the people around me started to react as if it was my middle name or something, and sometimes added, "Look, he is a devil in the sheep's body." And of course, I got really used to that. I say all of this because it'll make everything much more simple to understand. So, the main story. I know, my storytelling sucks. Okay. A few years ago, when I first moved out of my parents to live on my own ass, I started to see dark figures in the end of my hall or near the window in the corner. At first, I just brushed it off because my eyesight was bad, and I was about to get my first pair of glasses. But once I got the glasses and came home, in my head I said, well, the devil's back in his cave. After this thought, however, the apartment got a bit cold. But the weird thing was, the cold feeling was the same as in the places where they hold dead bodies. The feeling was really scary, and I remember that the next week or two, I was in my place with all the lights lit at all times, even when I went to sleep. Yeah, I know, grown-ass man sleeps with lights. Well, not man, but a 21-year-old guy. Well, I stopped calling myself devil, and just as suddenly, the weird cold feeling went away. Also, the shadow people got a bit blurry and came to visit me not so often as they used to. But I still see them even now when I'm writing you in my office at this moment. I see one in the corner. I am now 23 years old, and I just bought myself my own flat. The reason why I mention all of this to you is because yesterday I came home. It was after the housewarming parties and so on. Finally, I am alone in my home. I stare at the ceiling at this point and loudly say with a smile, well, as a devil, I made a nice job with my life. After I said this, I felt my feet getting cold and started hearing really scary and weird noises, like they were like the ones from Harry Potter when he talks to snakes, but makes the noise a bit lower in tone and more demonic, like almost growling, but still like snakes hissing. I shit you not, I almost pissed myself from the fear. I start to look left and right. The sweat on my body came out like a shower. When my glance stopped in the corner near my window, I heard click, and the lights went off. I know that I am alone home and that there's no way someone would break in because I have safe doors with 2 locks and medals everywhere. Because I know there is no one who is alive except me, I still stare at that corner. And what happens next still sends heart pains to me now. As I'm staring into the corner, I feel a cold path in front of me. I mean, the signs were warm, but the path from the corner to me, ice cold. I heard the floor squeak one time, and then it hit me. Someone literally grabbed my heart with his cold hand and squeezed and whispered in my ear, "You are nothing but a worthless life form. You are not a devil. I am." After his last words, the lights came on, and all of a sudden, the coldness was gone. I just fell on the ground and cried for almost an hour thinking, what the fuck just happened? I think the shadow people which I see are the devil minions, and they are watching me if I am not living his life. If something will happen, I'll keep you updated.